All right, welcome back to the continued orchestrated collapse of our once steaming pile of dog shit that we call our society, or we're forced to call it. I'm your host, Reg from Alaska, over here on 907 Studios, and I hope to be with you here for the next couple hours anyway. Let's hope. Yeah, still on the Wake Alaska strikes over there, so we're going to be cool over here. Don't want to bring up too much volatile bullshit so that they can't give us our timeouts, which we don't want. Welcome, gentlemen. Logan Garville, welcome. Good to see you. So good to see y'all again, especially you there, Joey. Well, especially everybody. Grateful that I could be back talking with you here. Talk about a few things. Now, everybody, of course, has heard Fox is all tuckered out. I say that joke probably for the billionth time. I don't know. Everybody's probably said that one. Sorry, I had to do it. But yeah, as far as Canary in the Coal Mine goes, that was fucking old Bill Hicks, Alex Jones, right? And so as we see the censorship go into overdrive, we're seeing it right here, of course, in just our own little selves. And so we're going to see that accelerate it is what I'm expecting. Loken, nice to see you, Reg. How's things? Things are going good, right? As good as they can. I'm riding the roller coaster still. It goes up, down, up, down, up, down. And currently I already hit the down, so I'm popping back up. And it's hilarious because once again, looking for the new job thing, but finding out that, of course, I've got a lot of resources here and stuff as well. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But it was really nice down at the creek. I just came from it and I was sitting down there and my eagles came up. My eagles, I love to call them that because their nest is just freaking within eyesight of where I sit. And so they both came flying up and I saw a younger eagle earlier this spring. And I think it's probably one of their offspring because they're a healthy couple and they constantly produce new offspring, which is really cool. And they both look great this year, right? Usually the female is kind of drawn out, but no, they looked really healthy. And so it was awesome. Came up and chirped around me for a while. Something I might post on my Insta later. Really nice to hear them, to hear the migrating birds coming back too, right? The auditory signal meridian response that I talk about all the time, the asthma, right? Very healing, very awesome. And so one of my neighbors have moved out. Also see one of the other ones, my best one with a for sale sign on his house, boo-hoo. But he's the one right at the end too, right? Perfect spot. So I hope somebody cool moves in there. And then talk to another one of the neighbors on the way back. Very cool, very good time. So yeah. And then I did a couple follow-ups on some applications I put in, and it's looking like I'm gonna get some callbacks tomorrow. And so yeah, things are looking up. Found some real cool treasures here. One of them is a fur sewing machine. Went back when they made them of quality. It was a singer that was converted by a outfit, and very nice. Was thinking, man, I'm gonna sell this, but no, you know what? I'm thinking that I'm going to learn how to use it. And then there's some other stuff. There was a kick-ass accordion. Oh my god! But very cool. That one I could see getting out there to somebody who would definitely appreciate it. Loken goes on to say, interesting to see both Fox and CNN lose someone at the same time. I know, right? Like it's not all orchestrated, right? And Don Lemon, Jesus Christ. I mean, both these guys are opposite sides of the spectrums, right? Very hilarious. Relentless, welcome. Good to see you too, my friend. I've been super busy lately, but I've been checking your videos too, man. They're good. Like them, like them, like what you're doing. Glad to see that you're getting it out there. Doc Holiday, my boy. Jack, cheers. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Let's drop out the invite here real quick so we can make this a little more interesting. And I've got some Instagram posts to pop off on you guys here. Let's check it out real quick and get it started. We're going to look, this one we're seeing here is going to be about what we talk about all the time. the Council of 300, these people who control the world on behind the scenes, all that shit, right? And so we're literally going to take a quick peek at that while we get going. All right, let's check it out.
Who and what is the Committee of 300? I've told you this is a supranational body that knows no boundaries, respects the laws of no countries. The first time that they were publicly announced was by a German socialist by the name of Walter Rathenau. He was the financial advisor to the Kaiser of Germany, and he was also the financial advisor to the Rothschilds, the French family Rothschild. So he must have known what he's talking about. He made an astonishing statement in 1934. He said, there is a committee of 300 men that rule the world. They are known only to each other, and nothing happens without their consent. When former head of state Mikhail Gorbachev visited the United States a few years ago, flanked by George Bush and Quayle, he opened his Gorbachev Foundation in the United States. And he let slip, he said, this is being done with approval of the Committee of 300. CNN cameras were on him. They immediately switched. Now, I wrote to CNN and I said, could I have a transcript of this program, which they said was available. I never got a reply. The federal government, the secret upper level parallel government that runs the United States, does not want you to know that you have an upper level parallel government that calls the shots, that dictates what is going to happen to your life and mine.
All right, brother. Welcome.
Cheers, brother.
You, my friend.
Pretty good. How are you been, man?
Oh, freaking riding the roller coaster up and down.
Oh, I know. I know. It was more of a question for the audience, but you know, Reg, that 300, it just reminded me that video triggered something in my mind there that I had read years ago in a David Icke book, believe it or not, in the 90s. And he said this guy was being chased through Rome, and it was a bunch of people were following him, and he was like, it was hard to catch this guy. Okay, so he must have been an agent or something, right? I don't know, but this is a documented thing. And he was running through the streets of Rome, and he had been chased from other cities, and they were really trying to get this guy. And the story goes that when they finally did get him, and they shot him in the streets, okay, the Italian police shot him in the streets of Rome. He was trying to get to the Vatican. I don't know, okay, but what it was, they said, why? Because they didn't know. They were just cops. They're like, why are you running? What in the fuck, you know? And he goes, I'm trying to get away from the 300 that rule the earth.
Fuck, I believe it totally. I mean,
the Club of Rome, the 300. I mean, they made the movie 300. I mean, I know that we're reaching, but are we though? Are really? I mean, putting things together is not a reach. It's just putting things together. I mean, I put things together all day long, right? I mean, for my job, you know, and you put things together in your job all day long. We do these things. We make connections where they shouldn't be any. And so that video, I'm glad you played that, because I had seen that video before, and we watch the same shit, Reg. We don't even have to share it, brother. We just watch the same shit.
I know when this popped up on my Instagram feed, I was like, fuck, yes, good. I remember this. Boom, save, right?
We'd already seen it. I knew you had. I could tell you were real familiar with the fucking.
Oh, yeah. That's why I love it when other people post it. Welcome, Joey. How's it going, brother?
Cheers, brother.
Cheers it is, man. Cheers.
Cheers it is, brother. Joey, you can drink apple juice or
drink purified, filtered, structured water.
I respect you, Joey, and I don't want you hurting yourself like me and Reg do with the
Right on.
My liver is beyond repair, so fuck it. You know what I mean?
I've got multiple other things to share here. Not going to get too deep in. We don't want any strikes over here, right?
Absolutely not. I made a pact to myself, Reg, and I said I wasn't going to say the J word, and I wasn't going to say the N word or any of those horrible things that I always.
Or the C word.
Yes, any of those things. I'm going to be on my best behavior, brother.
Right on. You know, I was sitting there thinking, man, I hope we could just kind of maybe just walk away from all that for the moment and just have a good hangout, right?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Come on, man. You know, I think I've watched a lot of our streams, rewatched and re-listened, you know, because when you're in the stream, it's so different than re-listening. You know,
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, there's so much more going on than we even thought. But our streams have been very fucking insane, Reg. We say everything we think. I mean, there's no filter, and maybe it's a good thing to get reeled in from time to time, right? I have always said that. I've always said they use the strikes, and I know it's an infringement on my First Amendment. However, I need to personally be humiliated sometimes, and stopped from just going so hard all the time and not giving people a break, and not giving them a break. But then I think to myself, Reg, no, because they only watch me a few minutes of their week, or maybe an hour of their week. I can go full on jack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm torn on that, Reg. I don't know what to do.
I know it is difficult to make decisions, like, especially when you're just sitting there talking the truth and pouring your heart out, right?
Right, which is what we like to do. Yeah.
You're not making censorship decisions right then,
Right.
right?
But on the rewatch, I get to think about things like that, and I get to,
I know, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I watch myself and go, God, listen to this prick, right?
Oh, no doubt. Me too. Hey, I'm a total asshole, man. I get that. I can see why they hit me up, Reg, and they're like, dude, I like you and everything, but you're such an asshole.
Yeah, you're such a dick. Oh,
and I'm like, I'm really trying to be, man. I said, you're getting like I tell everyone, you know it, Reg, they're getting like the most of us usually when we go off. They're getting us on 11, If they knew in real life, they would know that we're not really, I mean, we are like that. We can be like that at the drop of a but.
When I get a new job, I'm like a little mouse, right?
Right. You know what I mean.
I know you don't have to deal with that because you have the same one, which is fucking awesome. I wish I could fucking have something solid, right?
Right. It's taking me years.
It's so hard going through this fucking bunch of bullshit. But Relentless Enigma is saying that the first episode of King of the Hill that Dale mentions the Club of Rome. Of course, we know that Mike Judge is awake, right?
Aware.
Flip it in. Yeah.
Yeah, he's aware.
Yeah, they slip their shit in when they can. And so I see Joey's having trouble getting connected again. But that's cool. He'll figure it out. Let's go ahead and take another peek at the next freaking thing I got. It's funny because there's always a crapshoot on my Instagram, right, of what I save, because most of it will be stuff like we're always talking about, and then there'll be this one where I saved because they're talking about how to grow a plant or something better,
right?
And so we'll pop into a health one, gee, right? And so we'll see what's coming up next. I usually go through them and edit them, but you know what? We're just gonna go towards the front and see what comes up. It'll be a nice grab bag.
Yeah, when we go raw, it's nice. Remember we did the Oakland one? That was a badass live stream.
Yeah, once we fucking finally get one of these strikes off of Wake, Alaska, we can get back on there. But
in the rigs, I knew
that to survive.
I knew the hardcores would come to the 907. I knew that Joe, Relentless, he's hardcore. I knew them would be here.
I'm coming back up with another idea of trying to put up just a channel that will get the strikes, right?
Yeah,
just a separate.
Yeah, look, I do that with every single Jacktorian, so I don't give a fuck.
I know.
I already got strikes on both channels, man. Fuck.
I know, right? This is fucking crazy.
But I couldn't even go live at all. I tried to go live on StreamYard and they wouldn't let me, man. They were like, no.
What?
They wouldn't let me.
No.
They would,
man. What gets me is that it's like, all right, the bad part about it is I don't get to talk to you guys, right? When I get these strikes, right? That's the worst part.
It is, because I like hanging out with everybody and knowing that they're there, and like we used to,
Yeah.
That's what I like, and we're all separated and shit, and I love this shit. Reg.
Nowadays, every fucking strike, what they say they did it for is for.
Well, hey, got me that video. They got me for I showed the shoes of the shooter and showed it was a hoax.
Right. That. I mean, they're talking about the whole medical misinformation thing, right? And somehow, what do they dig this out of, right? And so if we just shy away from the whole fucking Nazi sorcery thing,
I know it.
We'll probably be all right.
Yeah, they don't want us talking about it, but all of us that are in our circle know exactly what we think anyway, I guess. So maybe the push for us to do something different is a good thing.
Very good.
Hey,
Well
we'll go fucking way further with it. They want to push us, we'll find something even crazier.
That's why me and Forrest have been still talking about making up the site again. We're off and on in contact, and getting the site again to where we can actually, maybe we could talk, without worrying of censorship. But here we go.
I don't think that anyone knows how we would talk if you and I talk. How you and I talk.
If we had the option to just act like we're sitting around a campfire, yeah.
Oh God, Reg, then people could really know that what we know. Because I hold back about 99% of what I know on this.
Oh, we always do.
Hey, I have so many connections here in Arkansas. I could tell you stories about Bill Clinton for hours on end. Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Fireside chat.
Yeah, and we could do that. We should.
I know, right? All right, let's check out what we got going on over here. See what the next thing is in the grab bag.
What is this right here?
The pelvis. It's the only bone in the body that's gender specific, which means it's different in boys and girls.
Is it?
Yes. The pelvis is dropped to protect the organs used for digesting and reproduction, which means throwing babies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God, I just love this one. This is why I saved it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to have biology explained to you by a freaking
a
2-year-old girl?
Baby, man.
A little girl going to tell you how it goes.
Doesn't that tell us how pure it is? How pure it is.
This is why I love that bit.
Yes, that child knew exactly what we know, man, and we never lost it, Reg. I think that's important, man. We never, that's why we're getting older, you and I, but we still have that youthful vibrance about us because we never forgot the base things that we knew as children. We kept them, even though they tried to beat that out of us. We didn't lose it.
What do you think of that little girl, Joey? I mean, is she a genius or what? She can explain a few things to some of these school boards and some of these trans mutants, right? Joey, you there?
He agrees. Give
us a thumbs up.
Yeah. Well, his connection,
I know.
Like we said before.
Did you mute your mic? Okay,
I was muted.
Right. But poor Joey, he can't even express himself and like he does in his comments, which are so fucking awesome.
Yeah, because of the connection, it's so slow. We can hardly connect. We're like 2-minute interval.
That girl was really smart.
Oh, and then
she's real smart.
I would really like to hear Joey's ethos, some of Joey's what he thinks. Like he watches Jack videos and he's always the first to comment. And I think that sometimes he doesn't agree with everything that I say because obviously who would, but he does have some really good takes on what I say. What do you think, Joe?
I love the way Relentless is coming. He says, yeah, it's like Hank Hill is an ascended man and a master builder. Well, of course, we're talking about Mike Judge, who created Hank Hill.
Yeah, he's a master builder. All right. He built a whole,
yeah.
Hey, Idiocracy is a documentary.
I know, right? And well, what I like about Mike Judge, right, is that I remember hearing that when he was sitting there and he was suffering from the same problem I always was, right? Getting people to act or getting committed to doing your thing. And when he went to, well, what animation? I could do that by myself.
Right.
Sign me up, right?
No, that's why I love Mike Judge, man. You know what he did, Reg, with the fucking Beavis and Butthead. That was easy animation for that guy, a guy like him. He's a fucking genius, and he did that, and he just got to do what we're doing now, which is social fucking commentary.
Exactly, and so yeah, they still have. I mean, luckily those guys grabbed platforms while they could before the whole woke fucking bullshit took over.
Right? You're so right, dude.
South Park.
Reg, it's funny. I had my main video channel was from 2006. It was the very first day of YouTube, and that's why it hurts so much. And I know you lost yours the same day, but yours was old too.
Guys, listen up.
It was an old video channel. I think yours was old. Mine was old. Isn't it crazy that they took our channels down the very same day?
Yeah, it proves that, like, I mean, you think it's a
You had
coincidence?
a million Reg, you had over 1 million views on that fucking channel, Reg.
Yeah, that fucking channel. I loved it, but you know,
Love that channel. I got so much information off that fucking channel. Your original, and I had 350,000 views on my channel, and they took it away. And
I
it
think
documented
all of your channels, you
yeah,
probably had a
millions of views. Oh, millions of views. But listen,
probably
they
at
took
least.
my channel away, Reg, and it had all those original fucking videos from 2020 and the Summer of Love and all of my reaction to what was happening at that time, which I have all those videos, but it's still not the same, you know, to have all with all the original comments and all the original shit. They fucked
No,
up.
it's like, you know how many
That was
people we
our
lost, of course. You lost, we lost with all that.
Yeah, we lost it all. We lost over 1 million views between the
See,
two
we
of
were
us.
the canaries in the coal mine, huh?
Oh, we were, Reg. We were talking about everything that was going to happen before it did, Reg. Remember? We met each other before any of the Summer of Love or any of
That's
that.
true.
And we had already figured out that they were going to do a race war and they were going to pull it off. And we knew they were ready to going to do a psyop. And, you know, we had talked about that before it all happened. And then they did it. And see, they wanted to erase that. You know, people like us, they erased us because they knew we were over the target, man.
Yep, and it's still going on. Luckily, we still have these under the fucking radar channels where we can meet up and still talk.
Yeah, we get people like Joey. We get to have people like Joey, which I love Joey. He's one of my favorite people on the internet, man. Very pure person. I love that shit.
Oh my God, and crushing it once again with big dick energy and having Hillary Clinton.
I was gonna roll a fucking blunt.
It's our favorite Shadow.
What's up, brother?
There's Shadow.
Come on, Shadow. Get with the program, brother.
Hello.
What up, bro? What
How
up,
are you?
man? What's
It's been a while. It's been a while. What's up?
brother? We haven't been together. Me, you, Joey, and Reg have not been together in a long time.
Been a grip. Been a grip.
Yeah.
What's going on down under?
Yeah. I've needed the break.
You what?
Not much.
Nothing.
Not
You guys don't
much.
have like freaking the Arcturus strain roaming around down there?
Right?
The what?
Not yet. No worries. Let's not talk about that. I forgot.
Yeah. Oh, you
bring up
Yeah.
Nazi sources.
sorry.
Did you feel the earthquakes in New Zealand?
Yeah. Did you feel the earthquakes that happened in New Zealand and Australia?
No.
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 Oh, I thought that might
I
be
didn't
where you
even
got
know
your
about
big
that.
energy. Oh.
No. That was from Jack.
Oh, fuck.
We're back on track.
How could you?
So what do you think about this Tucker Carlson thing there, Hillary?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think about? Yeah, obviously, Reg. I don't know what you think. Go ahead.
Him and Lemon Swell both got fired.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Same day. On the same day.
Two opposite sides of the spectrum, right?
Yeah.
The complete fucking Nazi fucking liar and the other
Nazi.
Nazi.
I wouldn't say Tucker is a Nazi, but he's the worst kind of Nazi. He's a true Jew-backed Nazi.
A friendly one.
Yeah, a real Nazi is only for his white brethren. This guy is fucking Jewish.
Oh, remember, we're supposed to talk about the Chew World Order.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dude,
He'll
damn it. I'm sorry. You know me, Reg.
Tucker will hold your hand to the difference is
Strike that.
I'll force you into the camp. Tucker will hold your hand to the camp.
All right,
If that
well
makes
said.
sense.
It
doesn't, but what the hell? No, it does. I got it.
We know what he means. I don't think a lot of people would. Hey,
so I have a really
he does it in a friendly way.
He does.
Well, how's the new DSW before I show this next video?
A good one.
Look at that nug, guys. That nug.
Good.
Look at that.
Good.
I wish you guys
Fuck
could
yeah.
smell that nug. I wish you guys could smell that nugget. No.
If so, I got another nugget that you need to smell.
Yeah.
What did
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
listen.
actually, I have an interesting video that I would like to get everybody's take on, and this is something that I was like not really aware of either. Right? Wow, something slipped between the radars, and they're talking about a different type of cycle here, and I found it very interesting. It's I think it's pretty much like the period. It's like the buy sell cycle, right?
Right.
And they call it periods when to make money, and it literally boom, bada boom, bada boom. This guy shows it. It's kind of weird. And we're immediately at, of course, where we're at is the rock bottom of the cycle. But let's take a peek at it. And like I said, let's see what you guys think. We'll hear this guy out.
Hell yeah.
Analysis is scarily accurate and may continue to be. Made in 1875 by Samuel Bennett, shows periods of panic, good times to sell assets, and good times to buy. If you look at the top row, it accurately predicted crashes for the Great Depression, World War II, dot-com bubble, and our recent health crisis, which is mind-blowing. Currently, we're at years of hard times, low prices, and a good time to buy assets. Wow. Guys, this analysis is scarily accurate and may...
All right. You can kind of see it. Can't really kind of see it, but literally there's years on this chart, right? The high parts, 27, 45, 65, 81, 99, 2019, 2025, 2057, right? And then the bottom of the chart down here, where we're at 2023, right? Boom, the bottom, baby. What do you guys think about this shit?
I think there's going to be a big up. Look, I personally believe that they're going to do something so big, Red, it shakes the foundations of this place. And because of that,
Okay, wait, is this like a false flag thing?
No. Listen, I really believe they're going to shake this world so heavily that most buildings will fall down.
Oh, and an actual earthquake.
Yeah, and the world will shake and will scare everyone so bad that there will be a great peace that comes across the earth.
What the fuck? No way. That'll never. What?
Listen, it's going to scare people and let them know that. Okay, here's what it's a hoax and a psyop.
Well, I believe in the shaking, but I mean the peace.
No.
We're
Yes.
gonna have peace.
No,
What?
it'll be a great peace that goes across the earth as people realize that the earth can do whatever it likes to you, and you're only at the will of it. Like you always say, whenever there's going to be the pole shifts and all these horrible things that happen, they'll be blamed on pole shifts. There's no poles, but, and whenever the earth is topsy-turvy, everything is buried and okay. So then everybody will get together again. There will be a great peace on this earth. Guess why? Because everybody's going to be gone, Reg.
Huh. Well, that would do it.
Yeah.
Right. If a bunch of people, if everybody died off, yeah.
Everybody's gone. That's why there'll be peace on earth finally.
What are you saying, Shadow?
Do you think it's a Ukraine rhymes with Ukraine?
Nuclear rain? That's a reach.
That's way reach.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm all for reaching.
Oh, just like the name.
Name.
You've given me some. Hey, hey, Reg, let's. Shadow has actually given us some things that we had to think about before. He really has. I know he's young, and I know he's a crazy fucker, but he has actually given me food for thought. A lot of it.
Absolutely. He pays attention to the predictive programming is what it is.
Yes, he does. He does pay attention.
Yeah. He sees it in places where we don't, which is awesome. That's why we have
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
And another thing.
Yeah.
And another thing, if you're not finished kissing my ass, I'm kidding.
I don't want to fucking. Way to go. Way to go. Okay. Once again. Love it. No. We're up. We're done sucking your dick. Go ahead.
Your dick, brother. Go ahead.
see with Tucker and Don Lemon, they were probably fired because I know that the collapse is coming soon, and they'll probably see the journalists. They'll probably be all replaced with AI or something like that.
It's funny because we all know the
Does that make
collapse. We're in
sense?
mid-collapse.
They don't really need
It's coming soon. It's happening.
Yeah, here I am.
like
There's going to be great peace after the collapse. And look at what you're talking about. See, that's the different. That's
I'm
the
saying
difference.
they were probably fired.
No, you're right.
I'm saying
you're right. No, I get what you mean, but I'm just saying.
Definitely.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up, Australia.
They were probably.
You're breaking up, Australia.
Are you sure?
I swear, I wouldn't lie to you.
I can hear.
I know you can hear me, but
can
that's
hear
because I have a good connection. Hey, man, I love you guys, man. Joey, I actually have love for you, brother. Love you, brother. And of course, I love you too, Shadow. You've been around forever. I'm not sucking anyone's dicks or like you said or anything, but hey, I'm glad you guys are around. I'm glad I get to know you guys. Love you guys.
Hell yeah, big
Love you
love
too.
all the way around. You guys are my family. Loken saying that he sees C4 seep spotted off Oregon's coastline may cause massive earthquakes. What's that? You saw that? Oh, okay. Did you see this one?
I was saying they probably don't need journalists anymore.
No, we don't need them anymore. They're scum.
Yeah.
Loken Garfield says huge heist pulled off in Canada's largest airport, 100 million in gold stolen. I heard about that. Did you hear about this one?
I had heard about that. 100 million.
Dude, coming for the real gold assets, right?
Is that an insurance job?
It was like, even the cops don't know what went down. It was one of those fucking, like you see from the mob movie. They got the connections. Oh, hey, just go grab the gold. See you later. They walk off with it, right?
It was so inside of a job that it was like fucking Goodfellas and shit.
Exactly. That's what they compared it to, the Goodfellas thing. So yeah, I believe that too. Loken says he heard of that same thing, and so we got another couple videos to check out. Probably. Let me set one up before we get to it. See what it is. We're going with the grab bag. Oh fuck. Oh no! This one got literally fucking taken off. Yeah, we're having trouble playing this video. Learn more.
For 7 years.
Okay, here's a good one.
We're having trouble playing.
Yeah. When they say we're having trouble playing this video, yeah. Maybe we should go back to that so you all can see exactly what the wording was.
Hey, yeah.
I'll back to it real quick.
All right.
Sorry, we're having trouble playing the video. Learn more. And it was this one from somebody that I didn't even follow, but it was apparently about the Fibonacci origin and stuff like that, right? Wow. Anyway, let's look at this next guy.
Your 7 nerve centers or resistors in your spine. It impacts on the pineal gland and throws open the right hemisphere of the brain. You know, you've heard of like Buddhists and people and that meditate going, om, you've heard of that, and the energy comes up. Well, let me show you something. This is electrical energy. The 7 chakras are 7 resistors, and the international measurement of electrical resistance is ohm. And the way that energy comes up through your spine, hits the pineal, and opens the right hemisphere of the brain is exactly the way the sun comes up from December to April, hits Aries, moves in the northern hemisphere to the right side, and summer comes to the world. Or summer comes to the northern hemisphere. That's exactly right. That's why it happens. That's why you meditate. You meditate to duplicate the energy of the sun. That's why the Jesus is crucified, sits in the tomb, and then rises within you, sits at the right hand of the Father, means sitting at the right hemisphere of the brain. You're 7.
100%. 100%.
This is another reason why I grabbed this video, right? Literally laying out the Jesus philosophy, baby.
That guy just put out in about 35 seconds what I've been talking about for fucking years.
You hear how hyper he sounded, right? He's sitting there.
Well, it sounded like he was on
speaking, right?
It sounded like he was on cocaine, but he was giving good
No, but he was just on the high energy of life of sharing this knowledge.
Right. And you know as well as I do, whenever we really do share the right knowledge, it feeds our soul.
Right.
You know,
We're
some of the
drawing
lives
energy
we've
from
ever
the universe.
had are where you started feeding people's souls, and I got in on did it, and yes.
But did everybody catch it, or do we have to watch it again? Because that
Watch
was
it again.
fast.
Watch it again. Because hey, it'll charge you. It'll charge you.
Literally, like, I mean, just going down to the creek within this last week and putting my feet on the earth literally has changed everything once again.
Yes.
And so
Reg, I went down. I want to let you know something. I'm from Arkansas, so I went down to the creek, and it's illegal what I did, but I took some huge stones because I wanted to make a pathway that I could walk on, and let the sun down on that pathway in my own yard, right, and heat it, and then I walk out with no shoes on, and I get based, because Reg. You're so right. You changed my life with your videos of the creek, because I did that too. I do that too, like you do. I get in the creek cold, man, and I get in the water cold, man. But it charges me like nothing else in this planet or this plane, brother, because there's a flat Earth.
It's straight out that exact way, and you don't know it until you experience it.
That's right, and we made that connection on Sam Tripoli, but believe me, I started watching your videos and I saw that you were like me. You were just like me. You had a different delivery, but you were just like me. You believe in this place and you love your people. And Reg, I love you, brother.
I love you too, brother, man. We're absolute brothers from another mother is what we are.
We are. We don't even have to fucking talk very much, and we know what we think. It's just like my brothers. You are just like another brother.
You're better than my brothers. My brothers are assholes.
Yeah, my brothers are assholes too. Yeah, but they get me just
like
you.
A best friend and a brother, right?
Yeah, best friend plus a brother. That's a better thing.
Absolutely, 100%. As a matter of fact, at the end of this bit, we'll watch my latest jump into the creek cold water bit in case you guys missed it.
You should change my fucking life, because I knew there was another guy just like me, man.
I'm glad to hear you're jumping in the cold water, man. It's fucking amazing.
Oh, I do. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, and I haven't taken a hot shower in like 30 years.
I still like my hot showers, though.
No. I only take cold showers, brother.
See, what's funny is since I do this, people always think, oh, you must like the cold. And I'm like, fuck no, I hate the fucking cold. What do you think?
It's not that. With the showers, it's different. When I take a shower with my wife, it has to be scalding hot. But when and I do that, because I need that. Of course, man. Yeah, you need that too. But what I'm saying is that when I take showers, I take them lukewarm to cold, because I want to charge myself.
I still have this thing from the boat where I just turn the shower on as low as possible, and it's barely.
Well, no, hold on. When it's super cold outside and super cold in your world, hot is great. But whenever you're hot as fuck, and I live in Arkansas, bro, so it's hot here. I like lukewarm showers.
That'll keep you younger. Every
it keeps the wrinkles off my face. Yeah.
And I have a video coming up where a guy literally explains exactly in this short amount of terms of what happens when you get in the cold water. That's coming up real quick. Let's go back and listen to this other guy one more time real quick, and then we'll move on and come back to the commentary here. But let's listen to this guy one more time because it's so brilliant, and I love the way he explains the whole Jesus mode in these few seconds.
Nerve centers or resistors in your spine. It impacts on the pineal gland, throws open the right hemisphere of the brain. You've heard of like Buddhists and people and that meditate going, om, you've heard of that, and the energy comes up. Well, let me show you something. This is electrical energy. The 7 chakras are 7 resistors, and the international measurement of electrical resistance is ohm. And the way that energy comes up through your spine, hits the pineal, and opens the right hemisphere of the brain is exactly the way the sun comes up from December to April, hits Aries, moves in the northern hemisphere to the right side, and summer comes to the world. Or summer comes to the northern hemisphere. That's exactly right. That's why it happens. That's why you meditate. You meditate to duplicate the energy of the sun. That's why the Jesus is crucified, sits in the tomb, and then rises within you, sits at the right hand of the Father, means sitting at the right hemisphere of the brain.
Perfect.
any faster.
No. I know it's Adderall, but this is prior. Hey, he's charged on Jesus. Understand what? Hey, that guy's charged on Jesus.
I love the way you say that, because exactly what's happening there, right? He's high in the Holy Spirit.
He's high in the Holy Spirit, Reg. And hey, listen, I want to respect you. You gave your mother the ultimate respect when you said that she had the Holy Ghost and that she truly showed you what that meant. Because my mama showed me what the Holy Ghost was, and I didn't know what it was before my mother had it. And I swear to you, brother, it's real as fuck. And that guy had the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, it's real. It's so real that you don't even know what you're talking about unless you've experienced it, right? And this is why people have that life-changing event when it happens to them, because literally like nothing you've ever had before in your whole life. So yes.
Yes.
Agree 100%.
Yes. And see, Reg, we're you know, it's funny, Reg. We're people who know that there's false charlatan people all around us and fucking liars and everything, and Jerry Falwells and those guys,
Kenneth Copeland's.
Kenneth Copeland's, but listen, Reg, I still believe in Jesus. Because why? Because he told us, he showed us how to get that, what we feel when we know it's real, you know. And Jesus knew that there was some real shit that you could get, and he wanted to show you how to get it. And so we know it's true. You can feel it, you know.
You know how people always say, I've heard this before myself. It's like, oh, fuck, you think you're so spiritual, but yet you smoke weed and drink beer and blah, blah,
Right.
blah, right? And it's like, you know what? Absolutely, 100%. It's because my freaking thought pattern is always on a higher vibration, no matter what I do.
Right.
Than these people who are on the lower vibration, who are
Reg,
thinking about nothing but fucking crushing people to make money, right? Fuck that. Those are the low vibration. Doesn't matter what
low vibration. I can prove what you're saying is true. You and I know this is true. We've been drunk on whiskey, and if somebody fucking calls us and they need something and it's a dire situation, we can straighten up immediately. We can take over ourselves immediately and go do what we have to do. You know it's true. So the mind over matter, man. Okay. And Jesus Christ taught that. And that's why I love Jesus Christ, Reg.
He's the one who gave us the power to do that.
Yes, he put that out there. Jesus let us all know that that's okay to fucking know that you can do that and still curse and still be a human. And he paid for our sins. Reg, he paid for us to be able to do this. I worship that fucker. I worship Jesus because he paid for us to do it. In other words, he just he showed us that, hey, guys, you could say whatever the fuck you want. As long as it's truthful, people will know. Yeah.
Yeah. People do know.
And look at how they try to take us down 14 channels later. Reg.
I know that God, I don't mean to laugh at that, but I mean it's hilarious how they continue to strike you and you continue to come back. This is what I love.
Hey, and I won't do any other platforms. Have you ever noticed me? I never do anything but YouTube is a joke.
Pretty much. It pretty much is the ruler.
This is the ruler of the devil's system, YouTube. And we need to be, hey, we need to be here, brothers. You.
For sure.
Yes. Reg and Jack and fucking Hillary Clinton and and Joey. My favorite human being on the planet.
Big Dick
Joey,
Hillary.
Reg, can I take
good bro Joey? Who's an innocent over there?
Reg, I wouldn't do this on my own channel, brother. And you know I've had a few beers here.
Oh, yeah, me too.
No, listen, can I talk to Joey for just a second?
100%. This is what this is for.
Okay. Joey, I love you, brother, and I hope the best for you. And I you're one of the best people I know, and I always want the best for you, and I pray for you every day. And I love you, brother. Okay? Every fucking day I think of you, and hey, I don't make videos anymore for anyone else, just you. I would have already quit if it wasn't.
Can you have your Bud Light, Joey?
Nah, Joey knows.
You get the dumb joke. I'm sorry.
Joey knows. Hey,
remember, you're like, I love you, bro. You can't have my Bud Light.
If anyone's listening here and you hear Jack Torrance videos, know something. I only make videos for Joey.
For Joey.
only make videos for Joey. I only go live for Joey. That's the only reason I keep my channel up. I would have already gave up. I would have already quit. But Joey exists. And because Joey exists, I make videos.
That's why you gotta start calling it the Joey stream.
Reg, I'm gonna call it the Joey stream.
There it is. And we're gonna fucking be able to fucking pull the wool over those fucking Chew World Order stream.
Right. Reg, I got it. I got you, brother. You're right. Joey stream.
Joey stream. There it is.
Every time. Hey, I'm gonna go Jack Torrance. This is a fucking crazy. My name is Ray Dutton, and I go as Jack Torrance.
Joey Torrance.
Yeah, but I'm gonna Joey Torrance. Joey Torrance. Isn't that great?
That's hilarious. I love it. Oh fuck, we're getting somewhere. We are.
Yeah,
right.
Joey. A Joey stream.
Joey stream. There we go. Relentless Enigma says, I've been walking on the tree roots. Once again, awesome. Have you been chewing the fucking little bit of bark off?
You should. You should.
Loken Garvio, Wim Hof method works. It does. You're 100% correct. And it does. What I'm doing is what I call Wim Light, right? Where I don't get into that cold of water and you just spend more time in nature than you do sitting there trying to freeze your ass off and run back and warm up. No. The more time you spend in nature, the better off you are. So the cold water part is just a small particle of that. Whereas most of the time you're just sitting there on the side of the bank of the creek enjoying the ASMR, the auditory signal meridian response that you get from flowing water and from birds cawing and all that fun shit in nature, right? And this is why they have white noise machines by their bed so they can sleep better when they're hearing these things. When you're hearing them in real life, in real nature, gee, 1,000 times more better.
So true.
And yes, that healing sound of just the sounds around you will heal you. And that's the thing that, yeah, well, spiritually, I better say. Otherwise, the Nazi sorcerers are going to come against this. And
the
so
Nazi.
It's all in spirit. It's all in your mind. It's all a giant trick.
I'll tell you how.
I was waiting for you to chime in, man. I just gave you a bunch of material.
So much.
We all gave you like a shitload of material. Where you at, Shadow?
You should be scoffing me from here.
Are you off your Adderall?
Yeah, you should be scoffing me from here to the next year.
I know. Are you off your meds? Fuck.
No, why?
No, why?
Yeah, look at this is a stoic human being.
Dude, they took him off the fucking good shit. He's off the good shit.
Yeah, he's on bad shit now.
Anyway, we do have another bit coming up. Check what it is. Oh yeah, okay. This one might be interesting. It might not.
I have to go in 10 minutes.
It's what?
Dude.
Man, you're starting to have the 2-minute Joey delay here.
Well, it sounds also like that this poor person is like living on the island and shit. You know, he's
on the island.
Yeah, remember that movie, The Island?
A slave citizen on that ship. U.S. is a Christian company or corporation, and you are an employee. The Knights Templar and the Catholic Church took over Rome, and Rome took over the world. That's why there's a Jesus statue in South America, in Rio de Janeiro, in Brazil. None of the ancients would even recognize who that man is with his arms out on the top of that hill. Rome owns the concept of Christian democracy, and the Catholic Church is a corporate monetary system, and they've literally monetized sin, and they are designed to take money from you. Only God can judge you, but they judge you and act like God. You go to a court hearing because it's a confession where you confess your sins. Look, I understand this truth is hard to accept because by accepting this, it would invalidate a portion of your life. But you should care more about the truth and not your life being invalidated, because the truth will set you free. Stop externalizing your power. Christ is within. The metaphor of Christ is within. God is within you. You are an extension, an expression of God. And you need to understand that. Christianity has you praying to some big man in the sky. And if you're over here twisting Christianity, well, that's not Christianity to me. Christianity is like this. You don't understand. You're taking a religion and you're just twisting the concept of the occult that has been given to you to create your own thing. And that is far from the truth. You're still taking something that is not meant for you and trying to make it your own thing. That is not what you are supposed to do with Christianity. You need to understand that God, Christ, whatever the metaphor is, it's not meant to be taken literal. And that's what they've done with this new age Christianity. And this is what you're following. If you're in America, that is the religion you are following. A slave citizen.
Okay, man, this is fucking way the fuck out there. Right? But it does ring true in a way, of course, so where they've taken the religion and said, hey, you owe me money, instead of what we should be doing and bringing it into ourselves. Right. And so I want to get your take, especially Jack, but everybody else, of course, too.
No, let everybody else go first, brother. Come on.
Okay, let's start with Joey then, because it's going to take him a few minutes because of the delay. But Joey, what do you think about what that man just said there? I mean, give us your honest thing.
Yeah, in court, yeah.
It's all right. Let's go with Shadow then. Go, Shadow. Yeah. Oh, fuck. He just bailed out.
All right. So it comes on to me. Here's the deal. That man was so perfectly true. What he said was so perfectly true, Reg. You can't get to Christ consciousness, because I hate the tribe. Okay. And I hate what they've created.
We're all there.
But Jesus, I believe. I do believe. And so that guy got that shit, Reg. I think he understood. Don't you think he understood?
Absolutely, 100%. That's why I saved that video. And that's why I put it on there, because, I mean, it's just like the last guy who was acting like, I mean, all hopped up. Everybody thought he was on cocaine. No, he was hopped up on the Holy Spirit. He got it.
Yes.
Yeah, he figured it out, and he was so excited to share that it's hard to even hear them. They're so excited, right?
Oh, it's so true, Reg. It's so true.
But he laid it out exactly how it goes. And so, all right, we're gonna go to the next bit. I should mention that this is from my Instagram. This is the main reason why I still keep Instagram, is because of these kind of posts, right? Where they lay it out. And so this one was from Good Lion TV, which is, if you still have Instagram, I urge you to follow him, Good Lion TV. He's got some stuff on there I don't agree with, but I mean, most of the stuff are good captures like this, right? Good capture. And so I don't even know where the original guy came from, but
right. No, I mean, man, a good catch, Reg.
Should we roll it one more time before I roll past
I wish it would, because I want to hear that again.
Okay, we'll roll it one more time.
That bolstered me.
It always does. So yes, we should listen to it, and let's do it.
We should.
On that ship. U.S. is a Christian company or corporation, and you are an employee. The Knights Templar and the Catholic Church took over Rome, and Rome took over the world. That's why there's a Jesus statue in South America, in Rio de Janeiro, in Brazil. None of the ancients would even recognize who that man is with his arms out on the top of that hill. Rome owns the concept of Christian democracy, and the Catholic Church is a corporate monetary system, and they've literally monetized sin, and they are designed to take money from you. Only God can judge you, but they judge you and act like God. You go to a court hearing because it's a confession where you confess your sins. Look, I understand this truth is hard to accept, because by accepting this, it would invalidate a portion of your life. But you should care more about the truth and not your life being invalidated, because the truth will set you free. Stop externalizing your power. Christ is within. The metaphor of Christ is within. God is within you. You are an extension, an expression of God. And you need to understand that. Christianity has you praying to some big man in the sky. And if you're over here twisting Christianity, well, that's not Christianity to me. Christianity is like this. You don't understand. You're taking a religion and you're just twisting the concept of the occult that has been given to you to create your own thing. And that is far from the truth. You're still taking something that is not meant for you and trying to make it your own thing. That is not what you are supposed to do with Christianity. You need to understand that God, Christ, whatever the metaphor is, it's not meant to be taken literal. And that's what they've done with this new age Christianity. And this is what you're following. If you're in America, that is the religion you are following. A slave.
I have, he said of God. He said it's not of God. Well, I have that tattooed on my neck, OG. And it doesn't mean original gangster or some nigger shit. It means of God. I mean that. Hey, brother. Hey, listen. I mean that humanity is of God, and we need to We need to know that. We're all part of this God, and I hate Christianity. The Christ
Well,
would
the
have hated.
religion of it, where
Yeah,
they're
Christ
literally.
would have hated it too.
All they
Christ,
say is, "You owe me money," right? Just
no,
like you
Christ.
said, "You owe me
Christ said,
money."
"Don't build a religion on my name. Don't, because it would be so easy to. It would be so easy to do."
Yeah.
But I say, just like Christ, I'm only of God. I'm OG, man.
OG.
Yeah. OG, you're OG. Yeah, OG, man.
Okay, here's something just for the fun of it, and this is something called a trumpet fire, and this guy's got a trumpet connected to this thing that's got flame on it, and now check out how the flame reacts.
Can I offer you one thing? I think we're good. Hey, listen. If you do that weird sound from the sky thing, I think you're going to get a lot of views.
The what? The weird sound from the sky?
Yes, the trumpets from the sky, the weird sounds from the sky. If you do that, you're going to get a lot of views. Because, hey, it's real.
I don't know if it's trumpets from the sky. This is just something that somebody put. Like, look, they got a tube with some fire on it, and when he blows the notes, the fire reacts in a different way. I just thought it was interesting. Like, it's the grab bag. We got to roll through it though, because I want to get to that video I was talking about, and so I'll just play this one for a minute, and we'll keep popping.
Okay,
right, here we go. Let's check it out.
Do it.
Pretty cool. Don't want to copyright strike on music here. This one's just about the CEO of Budweiser being CIA.
Of course.
Honey lasts forever. The secrets of the wonders of sound. Hold on a second. This one's actually pretty good. Oh, God.
You know, I eat a lot.
Get us a Nazi sorcerer. Fucking.
I eat a lot of honey. I don't know about you, Reg, but I'm here in Arkansas. We eat a lot of honey.
Yeah, me too. I got tons of it around here. I got buckets of it. And but this one's about the healing state of the sound of the wings. And I don't know if we're gonna get a fucking medical misinformation strike if I play this one.
Right.
Because that's what I remember this video now, and it deals with that.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. And they're talking about actually, let's listen to a little bit. How about that?
Yeah. You showed me about the honey. Yeah.
Let's cut back to the last one, and then to this one, and then to bam, pause. I nailed it this time. Hard to do that. Right. So here we go. Let's listen to a little bit of it and see what happens.
That honey lasts forever. It doesn't go off. It's not affected by viruses, bacteria, pathogens. It's one of those miraculous things. Apparently, the reason that honey does that is because of the frequencies of the bees' wings when they're building their honeycombs and when they're creating and bringing in the honey. So it's a frequency of the bee's wings that creates the hexagonal structure of honeycombs. It's also interesting is that the hexagonal structure is a structure of oxygenated and structured water that cures disease. This is really important. If any one of you can go and record the frequency of bees in a beehive, the buzzing of the bees' wings, and you take that frequency to a lab, a biochemistry lab, and you expose a petri dish of viruses, bacteria, and fungus to the frequency of the bees' wings, I suspect that frequency will kill the bacteria.
Reg, we've been speaking on this shit for decades.
Nazi sorcerer, medical misinformation strike coming.
Yeah. Reg, we've been talking about the things that these people are talking about in frequency ranges. And all
they said if you get in cold water, you're going to get better. Ooh.
Right? Yeah. Wow. Unfucking believable.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that post.
So hey, this is a good stream for me. It's a verification that Instagram is actually fucking good.
Still good. Still letting shit out there.
Yes, it puts it out there, Reg. You're right.
But they are, God, this is the first time that I've gone through this where the videos I have saved have been keeping coming up with this thing. We're having trouble playing this video.
No,
right?
no, I've never seen that before. That was strange.
But wow, this is the third time already or something like that already on this one alone.
Yeah.
And
No, I've never seen this before, and I've been on Instagram for like a long time.
this is one of the other ones of somebody I don't follow though, but it's like it was the truth about how evil people run the world, and boom, it's gone. And it's got 500,000 likes, right? So it was popular.
Yeah, they knew we saw that video before.
So we'll see what the next one is here. Let's check it out.
We did.
Okay, here's another test showing the huge.
Okay, this is just one of those weird ones I'm into. I don't know. Oh wait, this is the one where they literally show this shape and it actually has some kind of electromagnetic energy. So let's see.
Huge 24-inch coil. We just did all hand wound. It's like a work of art right now. There we go.
I do.
That's so crazy. Look at that vortex. Amazing. This one's really okay. Here's another test showing.
I don't know. What do you think? Real or fake?
Real.
Because it looked like he had like a coin in that thing.
I saw that, but listen, I have made free energy things. I use magnetics, and I can make things that will, once you start them, they won't stop.
No, that's awesome. Freaking there's a guy up here that's working on some of that shit too, right? And
okay, I can make a machine that will start and never stop, but if you attach anything to it to try to garner energy from it, it does stop.
Right. I got you.
Yeah. See, so I'm trying, Reg. I'm really trying to change the world. People don't know that about me. I want to make a free energy machine. I think that if I can make like 20 of these machines that I know how to make, and start magnetics going with them, and if you could somehow link them together, then they would actually run forever and give us free energy off just magnetics and things spinning. like
this is why we think together too. I'm also on that same thing, right?
Okay, I thought so.
And we got a few more things we can rip through here real quick before it gets too late. But
yeah, we started a little late, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, we did. And so let's try this next one, which is like about plant growth and EMF.
Boy, who's having a hard time down there? Is it?
Better turn that off.
That music will get us a strike.
Yeah. But you see this one where they show Wi-Fi on, the plants don't grow, Wi-Fi off, boom.
Exactly. You were talking about this shit 3 years ago.
Yep. And there's one of them right there, literally showing it real time. Believe it or don't. Another one of these fucking things. And this one's about grounding the earth.
What? This is the first. I'm sorry to interrupt, brother. That's the first time I've ever seen that prompt.
It's going all the time, man.
Wow.
Crazy. Let's keep rolling. Yeah. Next one. Okay, this one's just about one of the old pieces of something that he found. This looks like a necklace you wear, but it turns into a navigation device. I mean, I don't know if you can see it there, but it's old piece of tech.
Right.
And Joey's having trouble coming in here. That's cool. But yeah, this thing turns out to be some kind of navigation device. That's why I saved that. It was a pretty cool little piece of old tech. We'll keep rolling.
Right.
Now, okay, shit. This is something about the Pentagon funding of the Ukraine thing. So Vladimir Putin was right all along. I wonder if we should play this. What do you think? Let's try it.
Till the story ends, You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in one.
Okay, it's obviously the dialogue from
The Matrix.
Yeah, The Matrix. And they're talking about the U.S. Pentagon released a statement on its official website acknowledging that it has 46 Ukrainian biological factories over the last 20 years. Something we talked about a long time ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny how, hey, Red, you and I were.
We're going to skip this one. I'm playing.
We're a couple years out on everything.
Oh, shit. This is one of those flat earth ones. Maybe we're going to skip this one, too. Lose all my friends here. Everybody hates it.
Yeah, everybody hates flat earth.
Yeah, so skip past it. I didn't even know why I saved those.
They're not here yet.
Okay, I don't know what this one. Oh, fuck. This is a hilarious one. This is a fucking funny one, bro. Now, this is an old cartoon with like the Red Skull and shit like that. And they're talking about the real shit, right?
Mm.
So let's take a look at this one because it kind of cracks me up. And I want to see how much it cracks you guys up too, right? So here we go.
At last, it's mine, the ultimate power. Power which can convert thought waves into material action. There is nothing I cannot do. Nothing.
Fuck. Son of a bitch. Sorry about that. The fucking you hit the wrong button, right?
Of
and
course.
Fucking everything goes to fucking hell.
Right. I just came in here to share a blunt with my
Right
son.
on.
Right.
Okay, we're back. Fuck, I just accidentally fucking tapped the wrong thing and everything went back, right? And it's like, dude, we were just watching a funny Captain America cartoon. But yeah, listen to what this old Red Skull dude says. It's hilarious. We'll cut back to it. Should I restart it?
You go ahead.
Let's restart it.
This next point.
Oh, the cube. That's what it's about. Cube.
It's mine, the ultimate power. Power which can convert thought waves into material action. There is nothing I cannot do. Nothing. Nothing. He has only to think of something, and it happens. He has become invincible. With the cosmic cube, I soon shall be supreme monarch of all the earth. With mental commands that must be obeyed by all. Every able-bodied man becomes a fighting machine. I'll create matchless power. Power enough to carve a new intergalactic empire to the furthest reaches of space. Bring me the...
Gotta love that shit, right?
Hey, a lot of truth is told in fiction, and a lot of lies are told in supposed reality.
100%. 100% agreed. Let's grab a couple comments here.
Yeah, we haven't been even catching up with any comments.
Comments. Nobody been commenting except for Loken. He says, and there's the N-word drop.
Did I say
that was a long time ago. And then he goes on and says, my mom read that there was a group of archaeologists in Egypt that discovered a jar of honey that had been untouched since the reign of pharaohs. They said that it was the best honey they ever had.
I believe.
Oh, of course. That shit lasts forever. It's made by the most sacred insect there is, the honeybee, right?
The honeybee, the most sacred insect on this planet.
Absolutely. And once they're gone, we all gone.
We're dead.
Yeah. So, see what else we got next. on Instagram. Let's rattle through these real quick. I'm gonna try to hammer through them real fast, hopefully, and then we'll see what else happens. Oops, wrong one. There we go.
This optical illusion is called simultaneous brightness contrast.
Okay, this is
the
dumb.
dot.
If I just gave you both $1 million cash, how would you feel?
I'll be extremely grateful.
Would anybody be able to get you in a bad mood for a little while?
Absolutely not.
Okay, Deanna, would you agree?
I would agree 100%. I'll be
Okay,
walking on cloud nine.
Now listen, because this is big. If I had a bomb button, I'd press it. You ready?
Yep.
If I said I'll give you the $1 million, matter of fact, I made it 10 million, but you couldn't wake up tomorrow. You're done. Would you take it?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so what you're both saying is that just waking up tomorrow is worth more than $10 million.
That's hell of a perspective. And that, yep, it is.
Yeah.
It is
Then
working.
why ain't you feeling that way every damn time you wake up?
I never looked at it that way.
Nobody does, dude. That's why we get up and we're all bummed out. We have a bad day. This sucks. That sucks. The world hates me, and that's not fair. And I can't lose weight because of this reason, and I can't get in shape, and I can't make money, and blah 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 blah. Guys, we woke up. It's gonna be a good day. The question is how good is it gonna get?
Right. Dude, hey, that sounds like me. Because I actually do. Every day I wake up, I thank God that I get to wake up.
Yeah, that's why I saved that one. Once again, curated by a smart jogger.
A jogger. This
but
is
there was
I can't believe you found these people. Reg, you never cease to amaze me. You find smart joggers on the internet, and you know I'm the most.
I always bring it up.
Right, I'm the most racist motherfucker of all times.
This is why I always do that. I was like, oh, dude, I know they don't exist in real life, but they do on the internet.
Yeah, on the internet, these people exist.
No, I know they do.
I love that motherfucking jogger.
Right.
On the internet now. Hey, you know me, Reg. I'm a racist piece of shit, as told by people in my comments.
You're not. We're just tribal, bro. It's all about tribal.
No, I'm saying as told by the people in my
comments. As told by the people, yeah. Okay.
You know, they tell me in my comment sections, yeah, you don't even know because they racist them all. You know?
I get called racist too, man. And
yeah, you should be a racist too, but you're not. We're not because
it's harder for them to do it to me because I'm on the lowest of the totem pole, right?
Yeah, and I'm only 12% Indian, so.
Fuck. Joey's
You're
looking
fully
again.
You're fully half.
Man. All right. Let's rattle through this if we can get through it.
Is Joey a pure white or does he have some Indian?
Probably got a little fucking he got a couple jungle bunny in his wood pile. I'm fucking playing. Here we go.
There was an ancient secret to growing enormous vegetables without the need of chemical fertilizers. Electroculture was rediscovered in the late 1770s. A French farmer began some experiments watering plants with electrified water. In 1771, he reported his findings that the germination of seeds and the sprouting of bulbs was quicker, and when the plants were electrified, they grew bigger. Incredibly, he also found plants giving off new roots and branches in the late fall, something that never typically happens. In 1783, he published a book called The Electrification of Vegetables, which included a description of the first electrocultural tool. The system consisted of copper rods placed in the soil that serves as antennas for the ambient energy surrounding. Electroculture is not pseudoscience. In 2021, the journal Nature reported on a Chinese group using electroculture. The researchers saw a dramatic reduction in the requirements of fertilizer, pesticides, as well as a 40% increase in yield. There was an ancient...
Wow.
That is crazy, right?
We've been saying it.
Fuck. All right. This is funny because it kind of contradicts one that I watched earlier about a guy who actually is putting like electrodes in the soil, right? And he said that it didn't work that well. But that guy talked about using electrified water, which was the difference. And so this is why I like that video, and this is why I saved it. So let's roll on. Oh, fuck. Fuck. bet what happens here is that the people that I'm not following who put this shit post up, maybe they got fucking blocked, huh?
Yeah.
I can't believe this. I've never seen this so many times in my saved list.
Yes.
Here we go.
There was a time when we used to think that putting athletes in cold water after exercise was good because of its anti-inflammatory effects. We know now that that's only about...
God damn it. Sorry, I wasn't on the right screen. But this is the guy who actually talks about the actual science of the cold water exposure thing.
Yes.
Let's restart him. Let's go ahead and restart him.
There was a time when we used to think that putting athletes in cold water after exercise was good because of its anti-inflammatory effects. We know now that that's only about 15% of the benefit. The majority of the benefit comes from something called a cold shock protein. If you really want to be fascinated, Google cold shock proteins. These are reserve proteins that are in your liver. They're dumped into the bloodstream in an effort to save your life when you put yourself in cold water. They scour the body of free radical oxidation. They increase the rate of protein synthesis, muscle repair. They are free. You get them when you put yourself in cold water. You get a peripheral vasoconstriction, so it forces all the oxygen into the core and up to the brain. And you get an activation of something called brown fat, right? Thermogenesis comes from brown fat. And for the women that are listening, for some reason I seem to ensnare the women when I say this. Remember that the definition of a calorie is a measure of heat. Right? I mean, the definition of a calorie is the amount of energy it takes to raise 1 cubic centimeter of water, 1 degree centigrade. So if a calorie is a measure of heat, then this means that when the heat's leaving your body, calories are leaving your body. So if there is nothing, no amount of exercise hits cardio, no type of cardiovascular or weight training that comes anywhere close to immersing yourself in cold water in terms of what will strip fat off your body fast. If you want to strip fat off your body, get in cold water 3 to 6 minutes a day.
Reg,
There was a
Reg, I have like 3% body fat.
Yeah, so you shouldn't get in it very long.
No, I don't have to because I always do. Listen, I do get in cold water and I take cold showers and I'm serious about my coldness. And it's the reason why is because I want to shock my system into believing that it's fat when it's really not.
Right. This is why I do it too. I have very little body fat too. But it was funny the way the guy said that, because that's the way I tried to sell it to people. Like, hey, you'll lose weight. Just do it. I just try
But you know what,
get in water to boost their immune system.
It's yes. That now I learned that off your original million view channel. Yes. But now we have to tell the whole story and everything. I wish that they wouldn't have erased our shit. I'm sorry, to bring back some old.
You and me both. We're having trouble with Joey. He's not getting any connection. So
I'm sorry, brother. Hey,
hey.
You know what? I think that was a good thing for Joey to spend that time with us. He loves us, and we love him. So,
absolutely, that's why we're doing it.
He has a horrible connection, and he can hardly. But we all know Joey now, and I like that. And he posts videos of his horses and things like that.
Yep. Oh yeah. By the way, that last bit curated by a smart jogger. So
sure, another smart jogger. Reg, you're my spirit animal because you always.
I only wish that I could find some of them in my own neighborhood.
You find them. I don't know how you do it.
Dude, I don't know how Instagram just keeps putting them in my feed.
I've never found one in the wild.
I know.
I've never
found him in the wild, bro. That's the whole thing,
brother. I've never actually found a smart jogger.
You think you might find one, and all of a sudden they rip you off. Boom. And so.
And we don't want to go too far in on this because we're trying to be YouTube friendly. This is a YouTube friendly Reg stream. And hey, believe it or not, brother, this is a great stream. I think we have learned a lot tonight. What not to say, what to say. Hey, as you do say nothing, it speaks volumes. So, I love Reg streams. They're different than Jack streams. But I think we need to do what somebody earlier said, which was I'm going to do a Joey stream.
Joey stream. And Loken says, hey, Reg, planning on choking on a swig of beer again tonight? We'll see. Night's still young, baby.
The night's still young.
Yeah, see? I still have a fresh one here.
Oh, yeah.
I can get more one here.
Yeah, I can make more beers happen. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude, I hadn't drank beer in a couple of days.
Me
Until
neither.
today.
I haven't been drunk in a few days.
Couple of days. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
I was thinking to myself, it's been like 3 or 4 days.
It's a miracle.
I haven't been smashed. Why don't I?
Oh fuck, man, dude. All right, this is another one of the grab bag type scenario things that I come up with. But look at this thing, man. This is something that was built by a dude who's building this shit, right? And you're a builder. You could probably build something like this, and it's totally cool.
I built some crazy shit.
Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Oh, what's that? Joey back there? Let's try him.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's all strings and tone.
Isn't that a trip, though?
It's all strings and tone.
Yeah, it's like a guitar neck that he found, and then he put these sticks around it.
You know, I play the guitar, Reg. I play piano and the bass and all the fucking music, and violin. I play every instrument, drums, all of it. And
You got to make an album, bro.
Well,
Yeah, that's what Eddie Van Halen's son, Wolfgang. He started doing that too. He played all the parts.
yeah, I could do
Mammoth.
it. You know, isn't that terrible? And I can also sing very well. It's terrible. It's terrible.
It's terrible.
No, here's the reason why. A lot of no talent motherfuckers are quick to put some shit out and sell 1 million copies. But people who actually have talent and can play music and can sing and produce music, they have doubt. And they're like,
No, they're the ones who won't suck the dick of Satan, right? The guys
Right.
that you see up there are
Reg,
Satan's dick suckers.
right? You said it. You said it.
And
The
it's the
dick.
truth.
It's a dick. Yeah, it's the truth.
It's the sad truth.
Sad truth.
Moving on.
We're not employees of the United States. We're employees of Tarrant County.
So this is the scariest video I've ever done. Like this might actually get me killed. Please save it, do edit, share it. The more people who know, the safer I am. This is Epstein level exposure. I'm going to call him the Epstein of Texas.
Should we go on with this, Jack?
Yeah, Reg, this might get us struck down.
I know, right?
It's up to you. It's your channel, sir.
I think we better save this one.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Hey,
it
listen,
actually
listen, listen. I know people might get mad. They might think that we're selling out, but this is not pre-thought. Reg, I really believe that if you let that little girl tell that story, they will strike this channel down.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to do. So we'll move on.
Okay. I'm sorry, but everybody knows that there's some crazy shit going on with children, and these people
Let's get back
deserve
to fun
death.
stuff.
Hey,
Forget
Red,
about the Epstein Island.
right?
Here we go. Look at this guy. He's literally gonna be out in the woods, set up the stove, make some fucking baklava out there in the woods. Pretty cool. I wish I could make me some baklava out in the woods. What do you think? Could you cook in the woods, Jack?
I do cook in the woods.
I mean, like this. Look at this guy.
Oh yeah, brother, I cook.
You're doing everything with a fucking a butcher.
Nah, hey man, you know I'm a metal guy, so I can make a lot of cool shit that will go over fires, and we can steam things, and I make pots.
He's
and
baking in the woods.
Well,
bro.
yeah, no, I don't bake. I don't bake.
I don't bake either, right? That's what I'm saying.
Now my wife bakes. See, Reg, think of it. Think of it. You don't bake, neither do I. I got a wife, and she actually bakes. Yeah, it's like the yin to my yang. I can cook anything.
Absolutely.
I can cook anything, but I can't bake a goddamn thing.
I need to learn how to bake that bread.
You do.
Hey, in my last prep job, I learned how to make the dough, which is the most important part, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, here it is. It's baklava. Isn't that badass?
Yeah, that's
insane.
really,
Can't
in
believe
the
you did it in
in
fucking one video.
in the woods.
There it is. Got
Right.
himself some tea, some baklava, munching down.
That's
And there's
really
his
cool.
Soviet setup, right? Isn't that crazy?
I can't believe it.
Fucker's insane. Here we go. Okay, these are the Mudra ones. We can skip that. Okay. Here's a good one.
Because money is the most powerful
movie clip.
Is to allow bad people to continue doing bad things at the expense of those who don't have it. I agree. Weren't you saying you were working for? Oh, that's just an individual. Listen, when I was in prison, I learned that everything in this world, including money, operates not on reality, but the perception of real. How is it? People think a bank might be financially shaky. Consequence, people start to withdraw their money. Result, pretty soon it is financially shaky. Conclusion, you can make banks fail. I've already done that. Maybe you've heard about a few. Think bigger. Stock market, yes. Currency market, yes. Commodities market, yes. Small countries. I might even be able to crash the whole damn system. Destroy all records of ownership. Think of it, Marty. No more rich people, no more poor people. Everybody's the same. Isn't that what we said we always wanted? Because you haven't gone crazy. Who else is going to change the world, Marty? Probably let's get worse.
Does anybody know what movie this is from?
I don't.
Dude, that's crazy, right?
Wicked.
Robert Redford, Ben Gazzara.
Ben
About
Gazzara. People don't know who Ben Gazzara is. He is the guy who played on Roadhouse. He was the evil. He was the baddie in Roadhouse.
Was that him? I think it was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. But that's an interesting take. I liked it. I think we're almost done here. That one from Out of the Aether. I like following them people on Instagram.
Out of the Aether.
Aether. It's Ether, but I always try
We all know it's ether, but the old spelling is Aether.
I know, right? But yeah, this person I do, why does it say follow? I do follow them. Wow, this is getting weirder. Anyway, let's keep rolling.
I think there are two ways in which people are controlled. First of all, frighten people, and secondly, demoralize them. An educated, healthy, and confident nation is harder to govern. And I think there's an element in the thinking of some people. We don't want people to be educated, healthy, and confident because they would get out of control. The top 1% of the world's population own 80% of the world's wealth. It's incredible that people put up with it. They're poor, they're demoralized, they're frightened, and therefore they think perhaps the safest thing to do is take orders and hope for the best. I think there are two ways in which...
Wow.
There it is there, right?
Right.
And was that from a movie, or was that actually an interview with one of these pompous pieces
I was actually sitting here trying to think, where the fuck have I heard this? Is this fake or is this a goddamn real? Or wow.
Well, yeah, they talk about it sometimes.
You are really bringing some shit tonight.
This was what I had basically all on Instagram so far now. So that is basically the end of it there. Except, God, I wish I could have gotten the ones that we couldn't see, right?
Right.
But there is one more. If we're willing to go for it, I don't think it will get a strike from it because it's just talking about propaganda.
I'm sorry for my comments earlier, and I hope
it's all good. We love your comments.
Yeah, but I hope it doesn't get us a strike, man.
Fuck. Hey, we'll find out, and who gives a fuck if it happens, right? That's the way I look at it, bro. That's the way you got to look at it.
Right.
Oh, no, I don't want to get a strike. Boom. You get it. Be like, hey, who gives a fuck if I get a strike? Maybe we won't get one.
Right.
I was thinking about actually contesting one of these once.
I have, and they actually do take them off.
I might fucking do that one time, right? You know what? I'm thinking about doing it. Say, who the fuck are you to say, right? That kind of thing. I don't know. How did you do it? How did you win?
I said, I pleaded to like, I said,
should I call racism?
No, I said, how could you say what I said was wrong? How could you say what I said? It wasn't, you know, it's not. So please consider take my way. I pleaded to like a child, like a child.
Hey, bro. Well, I got a question though. When they hit me up with like, okay, we said that you got a strike for this thing, review your content, and they don't even isolate the part of the content that they said to review. They just put on the
Reg, hey, listen, you know, we've always been struck down, and we've got struck down on our million channels shit. All right, but they're striking these big, huge Matt Walsh people and all these people down on YouTube. They are, hey, guys that are getting fucking hundreds of millions of billions of views.
Yeah.
They're striking.
Yeah. So it is the end. It's the end.
It's the end. I can't believe it. Listen, we should stay on YouTube as long as we can.
Yeah, might as well do it. Fuck it. We'll go out with the fucking ship.
Let's go out with it, brother. I say let's stay on this. Hey, and I don't. Hey, you know me. I don't.
Let's go down with the ship.
Let's go down, brother. We were there from the beginning, and we should stay there till the end.
Fuck it. We'll do it. So let's go out, or not go out, but let's play this last bit that I have saved, and then we'll show my water exposure thing, and then we can go out.
Right.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, Loken says that was from the movie Sneakers.
Never saw that.
No, I've heard of it. I remember
have the guy that died, Corey Haim. Who
might.
Isn't it a Corey that was in that movie?
Might be. No, probably. Well, never know. It was around that time, I guess. But I remember hearing about this movie, and everybody, the whole critical review was, "Oh, it's such garbage. It's such bullshit. It sucks." Because maybe they told the truth, right? And so I'm gonna have to look it up and watch it.
I always assumed that Sneakers was telling the truth, even though I never watched it.
Oh, he says, remember we played that one about the moon landing hoax where Dan Aykroyd was in it and Robert Redford too? Same movie. So now I gotta watch it.
Wow.
Gotta watch it. Okay, Joey says, good to see you, Reg and Jack. Right on, Joey. I saw that you were having trouble in the corner there, and your bubble never came back, so I knew probably it's all about connection.
Cheers.
But good to see you, brother. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, here we go. This one's going to be a minute, and we got to take a pee. But this is a Greg Reese report, baby. And you know how we love Greg Reese.
Greg Reese.
And this is the one how he explains that the whole Freud, Bernays, fucking Netflix. Here we go.
Okay.
Sigmund Freud claimed his father molested all of his siblings. Freud was a cocaine addict, as well as a pedophile advocate who taught that children sexually lusted after their parents, and that children who reported sexual abuse by adults had either imagined or fantasized the experience. He believed that women were the problem with society, and all their problems stemmed from not having a penis. Freud's grandson, Sir Clement Freud, has been accused of molesting multiple young girls and was suspected in the disappearance of Madeleine McCann. Sigmund Freud's sister, Anna Freud, whom Freud claimed was regularly molested and abused by their perverted father, gave birth to Freud's nephew, Edward Bernays, the father of propaganda. Bernays took his family's work in psychology and used it to help governments and corporations manipulate the minds of the public. Hired by the American Tobacco Company, Bernays manipulated women into buying more cigarettes by convincing them that smoking was a form of feminist liberation. During this propaganda campaign, he dubbed cigarettes torches of freedom. Thanks to Bernays and his family's twisted legacy, social engineering became big business. Modern psychology was used to exploit mankind's mental weaknesses, nurture the public's lower desires, and turn people into mindless consumers. Is it any surprise, then, that the great-nephew of Edward Bernays is none other than Mark Bernays Randolph, the co-founder and original CEO of Netflix? Does anyone really think this is a coincidence? Netflix has not only replaced network television as the premier home of pop culture, it is also continuing the degenerate, depraved social engineering of the Bernays-Freud legacy. In 13 Reasons Why, Netflix was accused of romanticizing suicide during a recent increase of teenage suicides. In The Devil Next Door, they were accused of rewriting history to deceive viewers into believing that Poland was responsible for establishing Nazi death camps. In The First Temptation of Christ, Jesus Christ is depicted as a homosexual. And a Texas grand jury indicted Netflix for depicting child sex in the movie Cuties. Netflix and chill, the new preferred method for brainwashing the masses. Brought to you by one of the most depraved, degenerate families of the modern era. Turn it off and wake up.
Love Greg Reese, right?
Yeah.
That guy lays it out like no one else can, right?
Oh, he's a master.
Very good. He's awesome. And so, you know what? It's time. It's time to watch me get in cold water. Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
We already saw the Dalai Lama kiss, or make some kids suck his tongue, right?
Right.
That was horrifying.
So,
oh, did you get to see my mom's video? Of course you did.
Of course.
Here we go. Me in cold water, 420 on 420. All right. Welcome to 420 on 420. I'm here, your host, Reg from Alaska. The ice is still touching it in multiple places. And that's all the way down its length. So the water here temperature is going to be slightly under freezing. Seriously numb immediately. Feet are numb right now already. But it's so good. But sit here and just shiver for a minute and then warm up. And that's that. It's a one and done when it comes to this cold.
Hell yeah.
Because even when you dry off, it'll still take a while to warm up again. And that's going to be enough. But right now, so glad that I have the sunshine. To warm me up. God, I may have to go back in.
That was almost perfect. That was really because the sun did heat you enough to keep you alive.
Yeah, that was a little 1 minute bit.
It was perfect.
But I sped it up when I got in there because actually I had to go down there and stand by the water and psych myself up for a while to get into it. And it wasn't as bad as last year's on April 1st when I had to climb the ice all the way out to get to the water. And by the time I got in there, my fucking feet felt like they went so numb that they felt like fucking concrete slabs on the bottom of my legs, right?
Well, how long do you
back out? It was that bad.
How long do you stay in?
Well, in this time of year, only for just a minute. You only have to stay in for a second, right? It sucks the heat out of you so fast. And even when you get to the side of the bank, you're still sitting there fucking cold as fuck, right?
Right.
You don't have to stay in the ice cold water like Wim Hof.
No. Yeah. I never do. I dip and I get back out.
Dipping out.
Yeah.
Dipping out. You just need it to immediately suck the heat out of you and get that whole activation of the body started.
I let it shock my system.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Exactly. It's got to shock the system. And just like the guy explained, you immediately go into what Wim Hof called the fight or flight mode, but he called the survival mode, where your body just immediately starts to burn all the calories it has to heat itself back up. And it activates your whole system and starts fucking erasing the free radicals in your system and all that shit, right? Yeah. And I have to look at that video one last time. but not the one of me getting in the creek. No, not that one, but the one of the guy explaining it. Maybe we'll play one of these videos from a little while back and to see if you guys saw it now, and we can talk about it a minute. Remember that fucking video I played of the weird underwater fucking thing we captured in the fucking shrimp pot? That starfish looks like they make horror movies out of.
Right.
Remember that one? And it looks just like the fucking thing in the Upside Down from Stranger Things. This is the video of it. What the fuck? Now they're having trouble playing my video.
Wow.
Wow, bro. Learn more. I can't play videos on Facebook. Oh, it's fucking supposedly fagbook bullshit, nigga.
Wow.
God damn it. All right, so I guess we won't play it. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go one side to the next video and see what happens. Oh, trouble. Trouble in Old Town. Trouble in Old Town. None of my videos will play. At least not on this format. Huh. Huh?
Anyway,
My
we're
mom.
going to take off to another border.
Nice.
That's right. Top of the world, Ma. Let's go to Prudhoe Bay.
It's just passing through Eagle River right now, heading up to where the fire is at Nenana to see what damage it's done and make history this day, June 22nd. This is the second day after the longest day of the year. So we're having more fun than on the ship. Me and my baby bit.
Huh, for some reason that one played. Which is good. I'm glad.
Right.
All right on, man. Well, you know what? We had some fun tonight, didn't we?
Oh yeah. I drank like 5 fucking beers.
I drank like 5,000. No, I'm playing. I didn't go fish smell on us.
Fish smell.
No.
Haven't
But I
seen-
had like 2 at the creek, and then I've had 3 more since I got here. 5 beers right here. Anyway, it was good. I know it's getting late there in Arkansas.
Yeah.
So grateful for you joining, brother. It's always so good to talk to you. It's always so good to hear your voice.
Yeah.
Get that shit in my head because I need it.
Yes.
And we'll just wind this down. If you need to go and lay down, brother.
Oh yeah, 5 beers later.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell everybody you got to get out there, boost your immune system now. Just do it. Don't be afraid. Even Jack's getting in the cold water, baby.
Oh yeah.
And then we're looking forward to a Joey stream.
A Joey stream.
Joey stream. When can we see a Joey stream, brother?
I will as soon as I can, as soon as I can go live. I think I'm going to do it on the Doc channel, but whatever. It'll be a Joey stream.
A Joey stream. Good. We're going to be looking forward to that.
That'll be a different kind of stream.
I'm going to start freaking working again real quick because right now it's springtime here. And I have a chainsaw and a truck. And so, yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of work.
Hell yeah.
And so, yeah, it'll be fun. And maybe we could try for this Saturday if possible. Who knows? Tentatively, we'll talk about it, huh?
For sure.
All right. Big love, brother. It's
All
been
right,
good to see you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Big hugs, big love. Give everybody a hello for me.
Of course, brother. I love you.
Love you too, brother.
All right. Take it easy.
All right. We'll wind this down now. And so good to see you guys all. It was so amazing. It's all good in the neighborhood. Local Garville, good night and take care. Yes, you too. I know it was just a small little intimate group over here tonight, which is awesome. Once I get back up on Wake Glasgow, I'll have a live stream, but we're going to keep it down to not trying to get any more of these strikes they want to give us because we're sick of that. And we know we can't speak our hearts anymore on these platforms because they say, no, That's wrong. It's bad. You bad. But I'm going to say, get out there and get into nature. If you can't get into cold water, at least take your shoes off. Put your feet on the bare earth, ground to earth. You will get that superhuman charge. And you'll feel it. You never feel it unless you do it. Logan says, when is your next stream? I'll shoot for this Saturday over here, right here on 907. If I'm working or something like that, I'll try to make a post or something so that you'll know. But we'll try for Saturday at 4:20 or around the time when we started here. And so I hope to see you guys. Once again, boost that immune system. You can buy some of the products that I always talk about in the different videos that I make. Get on the Global Healing Center or even the Infowars site where you can get some of these things for a good discount. And always check the Alex Jones site first. And Logan, I'm looking forward to seeing you again too. Love your comments and love the way you came back with knowing what that movie was and all. As a matter of fact, that might be something that I'll do later as I'm winding down, is try to watch that movie Sneakers. So I look forward to that. And I thank you for your intel. And everybody, once again, go out and give somebody a hug. They're going to need it. Everybody needs a hug right now. We're all going through the shit, this collapse of our society, and something we can't stop or do anything about. It's going to fucking happen. We just got to deal with it. And I look forward to seeing you again. Once again, big hugs, man. You guys are my family. And I hope to be the same. And I look forward to seeing you again. And get out there, grab some of that stuff. Grab some of that good old freaking society that we're all going to miss. And I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Cheers.